Welcome to Crypto Daily, where you'll find the latest news and analysis on all things crypto and NFT related. So, hit the subscribe button and join our community of crypto enthusiasts. Let's navigate this exciting world of digital currencies together. Without further ado, let's dive in. Porsche, the iconic German car manufacturer, recently made its debut in the world of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, with the launch of a collection of digital replicas of its 911 model. However, the launch was met with backlash from the community, and Porsche ultimately halted the minting of the NFTs. The launch of the NFT collection was met with excitement from Porsche enthusiasts, as the company promised future integrations for holders, including the ability to customize the design and rarity of their NFTs. However, as the mint opened, it quickly became clear that Porsche had not fully thought through its project rollout. Many NFT creators and collectors took to social media to voice their frustrations about how the project was created, marketed, and sold. While Porsche had priced each NFT at 0.911 Ether, or about $1,490, by Tuesday afternoon, only around 1,600 of the 7,500 NFTs had been minted, and many were selling on secondary marketplaces like OpenSea for less than the mint price. In the face of this lack of momentum, Porsche put its project in reverse and announced that it would halt the mint. "Our holders have spoken," its official account tweeted. The Porsche NFT launch serves as a reminder to other big brands looking to meaningfully build their Web3 strategy that simply jumping into the world of NFTs is not enough. In recent years, we've seen large companies tap into blockchain strategies with varying levels of success. Those that have focused on building projects for the long term, hiring staff who understand Web3, and cultivating their community have seen positive results. Companies like Nike, who have spent several years building relationships and learning about NFTs, metaverse platforms, and blockchain technology before launching their projects, have had more success. Other brands have chosen to tap into existing NFT communities to release products that are created specifically for holders, like jewelry company Tiffany & Company, who created a collection of diamond necklaces for holders of CryptoPunk NFTs. As more brands enter the NFT and crypto space, industry insiders continue to stress the importance of understanding your audience and adding value to a space already rich in culture and engagement. Brands must look at Web3 as a way to deepen consumer engagement, not just as a new pool of consumers to extract from. Revenue should not be the leading driver for this evolution, but rather, the outcome of a thoughtful strategy and execution. Up next, let's discuss the recent dismantling of the notorious Hive cryptocurrency ransomware gang by international law enforcement groups. The group, which had been active for the past 2 years, had targeted critical infrastructure, healthcare providers, and more. According to United States Federal Bureau of Investigation Director Christopher Wray, the operation has recovered over 1,300 decryption keys for victims since July 2022 and prevented $130 million in ransomware payments. One example of the group's nefarious activities was an attack on a Louisiana hospital, where law enforcement was able to thwart the attack and save the victim from a $3 million ransom payment. The operation was a coordinated effort between U.S. authorities, the German Reutlingen Police Headquarters, the German Federal Criminal Police, the Netherlands National High-Tech Crime Unit, and Europol. Ghost servers were seized on Wednesday night in an effort to track ransom payments, seize them back to victims, and dismantle the network's infrastructure. Interestingly, the organization had been infiltrated by undercover agents since July 2022. Law enforcement had gained clandestine, persistent access to Hive's control panels and had been secretly helping victims recover their assets and lock devices unbeknownst to the group. Hive was behind a series of notorious ransomware incidents, including a cyber attack on the Costa Rica Public Health Service and Social Security Fund in April and May of 2022. The group locked key digital infrastructure and demanded $5 million in Bitcoin ransom payments for the restoration of services. Over 4,800 individuals reportedly missed their medical appointments in the first few days following the attack. Despite the successful enforcement action, Wray also issued a warning. Unfortunately, during these past 7 months, we found that only about 20% of Hive's victims reported potential issues to law enforcement. Here, fortunately, we were still able to identify and help many victims who didn't report in. But that is not always the case. When victims report attacks to us, we can help them, and others, too. This is a reminder of the importance of reporting any potential cyber attacks to law enforcement. By working together, we can help stop these malicious groups and prevent further harm to individuals and organizations. Moving on, let's discuss the recent news that the Dutch central bank, de Nederlandsche Bank, has fined cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase €3.3 million, or approximately $3.6 million, for non-compliance with local regulations for financial service providers. According to a Reuters report on January 26, Coinbase failed to obtain the necessary registration to offer services in the Netherlands prior to beginning operations in the country. The DNB stated that it took into consideration the size of Coinbase as a company and the fact that it has a significant number of customers in the Netherlands. The authorities claimed that Coinbase was non-compliant during the time period between November 2020 and August 2022. This is not the first time that the DNB has targeted cryptocurrency exchanges in the Netherlands for non-compliance. In December 2022, the DNB targeted the cryptocurrency exchange KuCoin, saying that it too was operating without a license and therefore offering services illegally. In 2021, it targeted Binance Holdings Limited with similar allegations, for which the exchange paid more than €3 million in fines due to the violations. The recent fine comes as part of a series of negative developments for Coinbase. On January 10, the company announced that it will be cutting 20% of its workforce due to operational restructuring. It was also on this same day that the brother of the ex-manager of the crypto exchange was sentenced to 10 months in prison due to insider trading, marking the first known case of its kind in the crypto industry. A week later, on January 18, Coinbase announced that it will stop its operations in Japan due to the ongoing effects of the bear market trading slump. However, despite these less than desirable developments, around the same time as it closed up shop in Japan, it was reported that Coinbase stock had a 69% surge from its all-time low. Additionally, Cathie Wood's ARK Investment added $17.6 million in Coinbase stock since the start of 2023. It's important to note that while this news may seem concerning for Coinbase and its customers, it's a reminder of the importance of compliance with local regulations for any business operating in the financial industry. It's also worth keeping in mind that Coinbase is still a major player in the cryptocurrency industry and has seen significant growth in recent months. Crypto Daily, your source for the latest crypto and NFT news. See you in the next video.